As you may already be aware from the news, Germany has recently entered a recession. The German economy had actually entered a recession in early 2023 due to a decline in household spending caused by high inflation. However, it was officially declared that Germany had entered a recession just a week ago. In this video, we will explore how Germany, the largest economy in Europe, slipped into a recession and discuss the factors that contribute to a recession. Germany took a hit on its economy as GDP shrank in the first quarter of 2023, following a decline in the previous quarter. This surprise downturn is not good news for Germany, which has always been considered Europe's economic powerhouse. The drop in GDP shows the challenges the country is facing, as it used to be a symbol of stability and wealth in the European Union. And with Germany dealing with this setback, it makes us wonder what it means for the EU and its economic stability overall. The high inflation in Germany has hit consumer spending hard. Grocery bills have skyrocketed by a whopping 28.6%. This steep price hike has seriously impacted household budgets, leaving people with less money to spend on other things. As a result, consumer spending has decreased, which has a ripple effect on the whole economy. And when households tighten their belts and cut back on non-essential purchases, it directly affects businesses. They end up making fewer sales and less profit. This decrease in consumer spending is contributing to Germany's economic downturn. In addition, the strain caused by rising prices only adds to the challenges individuals and businesses face. And that makes it even harder for the economy to bounce back from the recession. Moreover, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine greatly impacted Germany's energy situation. It caused problems with gas supply, which was bad news for businesses and production. Germany has always relied on gas imports from Russia, so it was a major challenge when those supplies were cut off due to the conflict. The gas shortage led to high energy prices and messed up the operations of businesses that needed gas to power and fuel their work. This hurt industrial production, which is a key part of the German economy. The disruptions had a domino effect, worsening the economic situation and showing how Germany's energy system is fragile and dependent on outside sources. Germany is also facing a tough time with its exports due to low demand from other countries. The global economy isn't doing so well, and there are tensions between nations too. Because of this, fewer people want to buy German goods and services. Trade relations are uncertain, and protective measures make things worse. And the fear of trade wars and higher tariffs has made foreign markets less interested in German exports, which hurts the economy. Since Germany is a big exporter, this situation is a big problem. First, let's understand what a recession is. It refers to a significant decline in economic activity within a country. Several factors can lead to a decline in economic activity, one of which is reduced consumer spending. For a healthy economy, money needs to circulate, and when consumer spending falls, there are fewer transactions, hindering the growth of trade and businesses. Various reasons can cause a decrease in consumer spending, such as job losses, wage cuts, high personal debt, or sharp increases in commodity prices, also known as inflation. Apart from reduced consumer spending, other factors can contribute to a recession. External events like financial crises, natural disasters, or geopolitical conflicts can have an impact. Monetary factors, such as an increase in interest rates by the central bank, can reduce borrowing and spending, leading to a decline in economic activity. Similarly, fiscal factors, such as reduced government spending or increased taxes, can also affect economic activity and potentially contribute to a recession. It's important to note that monetary policies are controlled by the central bank, while fiscal policies are managed by the government, specifically the finance ministry or department. Another factor is the natural cycle of expansion and contraction. After a period of growth, imbalances can accumulate in the economy, eventually leading to a downturn or a recession. Now, let's focus on the main question of this video: how did the German economy slip into a recession? There are two significant events in the past 3 years that serve as the broad reasons behind Germany's recession. The first event is the COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent recovery period. The pandemic affected almost every country globally, leading to rising inflation, which continues to be a major challenge for the global economy. The second event is the Russia-Ukraine conflict that started in February 2022. This conflict is not just a war between Russia and Ukraine but also involves Western countries, including North America and European nations. Due to the conflict, there was a sharp increase in energy prices. Before the war began, Europe was the largest importer of Russian natural gas. However, the European Union started banning Russian oil, gas, coal, and other products, causing energy prices in Europe to surge. Germany, as a major consumer of energy, faced significant consequences. In addition, the United States blew up the Nord Stream gas pipelines, which led Germany to eliminate its dependence on Russian natural gas. These developments, coupled with Germany's energy transition policies, including the shutdown of nuclear, coal, and gas-powered plants, contributed to rising inflation. Germany's economy is known for its strong industrial base and exports, particularly in manufacturing and automotive sectors. It is also the largest economy in the European Union, making a significant contribution to the EU's GDP. Germany's population of approximately 83 million people and its high industrial, transportation, residential, and commercial sector requirements result in substantial energy consumption. Given all these factors, the German government's policies, including banning fossil fuel energy without effectively managing the sharp increase in energy prices, have played a role in the recession. Furthermore, Germany has been providing substantial financial aid and military equipment to Ukraine without fully considering the economic challenges within their own country. This has led to public protests against the government's decisions. The influence of the European Parliament on German politics is also worth mentioning. Inflation in Germany currently stands at 6.1%, down from 8.7% in January, partially due to the European Central Bank increasing interest rates to 3.75% in May. Higher interest rates help reduce inflation by curbing excessive spending and decreasing overall demand for goods and services. It can also make the domestic currency more attractive to foreign investors and result in cheaper imports, reducing production costs for businesses and potentially lowering prices for consumers. In conclusion, Germany's entry into a recession can be attributed to various factors, including reduced consumer spending, external events, monetary and fiscal factors, the natural cycle of expansion and contraction, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the Russia-Ukraine conflict. The government's policies and decision-making regarding energy, financial aid, and military support have also contributed to the economic downturn.